Like the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. So the nigga here can't be like I'm from the South.
Check.
That's like South Carolina. The nigga here can't be I'm from the South. The South way over here.
Corey. It's easy.
Check me out.
Yo, check.
So now you see this. You understand how stupid it is.
Mic check. Yo. Wow. Yo. We back, man. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but it is what it is. If you feel some type of way,
put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
You know what I mean? All right. Listen. Damn. Decorum. Y'all act. Be like Sean. See how he's sitting there, waiting his turn.
He ugly?
Shut up, that's Sean. You know what I mean? All right, B. I'm just asking. You think Rihanna's fly?
She okay.
All right, who you think is fly?
Beyonce.
All right, so Beyonce, right?
Mm-hmm.
You out there in California, right? And she say, "Listen, you could come over to my crib, do whatever you want to do with me, but you got to do a line of coke."
It's a pass.
Yes, pass.
$500,000.
It's a pass.
Why?
Because I don't do drugs.
Okay, so you don't.
Why would I want to do a line of coke just to get with Beyonce for one night?
I'm just asking, bro.
I'm not.
Damn, I'm just asking, Playboy. Corey,
next man up. What's up?
Yeah, mad at me.
What's up? What you got to say, G?
Who you think is fly?
Who I think is I like Megan Good, bro.
Right, so,
yeah.
Same. Megan say, "Yo, Corey, you can come over here and do whatever you need to do with me. You just got to do a bump."
Yeah, no, I'm off the adult drugs now, man. That fentanyl is wiping niggas out, bro. So I'm not gonna risk my life behind no pussy. That fentanyl is taking niggas out the game. So I'm back to middle school drugs now. So now I'm doing I'm sniffing glue and I'm sniffing glue and permanent marker and smoking weed. That's all I do. I do middle school drugs now. Yeah.
All right, so you passing?
Yeah, I'm passing on any hard drugs.
Dre, who you think is fly?
Nunu
who? Who the fuck that?
Lauren London.
Lauren London.
Nipsey? Yeah. She played Nunu in the skating shit with T.I.
I never watched that bullshit.
You didn't watch it?
No.
You watched that movie? Oh, you must be a movie connoisseur. I thought you.
ATL shit?
ATL, I think it's what it's called. What's it?
ATL, yeah.
Shit trash.
You ain't seen it. How you gonna call it trash?
The roller skating shit?
Yes, the roller skating shit.
Oh, I seen that.
I know you did.
All right, so same question. Bring the mic up a little bit. Same question. Lauren London said, "Yo, Dre, you can come over here and do whatever you need to do.
Whatever you need to do.
But you got to do a bump when you walk through the door."
I'm good.
I don't believe y'all, bro.
No. So seriously, for me, like I can expound on this answer for me, like because I don't. I don't want to do any hard drugs at all. Right? Like I don't want to even try any hard drugs because addiction runs in my family, right? Like so I don't want to succumb. I don't want to succumb to something that can potentially take me down, right? Like so I don't even want to try anything hard or difficult, right?
But you would want to.
No, I would not want to. No. That's what I'm saying. Like this is where I come from.
Hold on. So excuse me, I'm just checking in. So you gonna be eating ass, but you can't snort no coke.
I don't eat ass.
Oh, I'm just checking. My bad.
You don't eat ass?
I thought I was doing that out there. You
hold
eat ass?
Hold on. There's grown-ups that don't eat ass?
Oh, yes, there's at least one in here.
On camera? Yes, they're grown-ups.
Well, there's one that don't eat ass on camera or off camera. That's me.
Hey, anybody in the gallery, do y'all... No, never mind. The gallery freaky as shit.
The gallery freaky as shit. The gallery freaky as shit.
All right. Damn. Sean.
Damn.
You don't eat ass
and don't snort cocaine?
Yes, I do.
Wow. Wait. Do you snort cocaine too?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
So I ain't about to sit here and say no. There's no confusion about that. So I'm down there. I'm cleaning everything out of the kitchen.
Wow. Hey, well, you might as well snort that fentanyl, nigga. Wow. You gonna die either way, nigga.
Y'all the ones giving the wrong. I was waiting for him to ask me.
Okay. All right. Well, you gonna take the bump?
Yeah. You want to roll $1? You want it off your family?
Yo,
What?
fella.
He gonna take that bump.
Listen. There's one thing about the inside the locker room shows, they messy.
Okay.
Y'all motherfuckers just be talking. Stop just talking.
All right. Hey, we getting
All
messy.
right, Sean.
Yes.
No, not messy like the content. Messy like everybody just be talking at the same time.
Gotcha.
Not the content. This might be risky. Sean.
Yes.
Who you think is dope?
Kelly Rowland.
Okay.
Kelly Rowland?
Yeah.
B, why you make that face? She dark skin?
I love Kelly.
B is a colorist.
Damn, homie.
B, what's wrong? Why you making that?
I mean, if he likes it,
No. But why you make a
Who did you
disgusting
like?
face? Hold on, Corey. Why did you make Beyonce? Why did you make a disgusted face when he said Kelly Rowland?
She okay. I mean,
But you made a face like it was disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting. It's just
Get this nigga out of here.
So no, that's not your cup of tea.
Kelly Rowland, though.
Okay. So Kelly Rowland,
She's prettier than Beyonce.
Absolutely.
She in the room. Listen, she in the room. She said, "Yo, Sean, you can do whatever you need to do. Get up here, but you gotta take a bump."
Like I said, off her fingernails, she won't be rolling.
Wow.
Yo, Sean said it's lit. Sean said it's
I know
lit.
y'all ain't lived a lot of life before. I lived life before, man.
Yo, Sean said it's up. Okay, I can dig it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Damn. So B, did you answer him? I'm just asking. Take two, right? So I gotta go again. So you got two chicks, right?
Two chicks.
One, 15 minutes away. She willing to Uber to you. She a little chubby. But she got that got 3,000.
Okay.
Or you got a bad chick, right? But she 2 hours away and you gotta go to her.
No, fuck that.
2 hours. Ain't went to 2 hours.
Ain't anybody driving 2 hours on no coochie. Now I did when I was living in South Carolina, but now I'd have not grown that.
So you traveled? Was she the baddest chick ever?
No, she wasn't the baddest. No,
but you drove 2 hours for it.
Or there was things behind that,
Anything you can share, or it just?
Oh no, when your game wasn't up to par, but you just got to settle.
Nigga told me he was open book. Be open now, nigga. Open up.
Your game wasn't that good, so you just gotta settle what you can get.
Same question, but she an hour away.
Yeah, nah, bro. If we talk about late night rendezvous, bro, like late 11 o'clock at night, I'm not driving an hour to see nothing. So the answer is I'm gonna take what's local, man. You know, so I could live to fight another day. That long distance stuff can come see me the next day, but late night I ain't driving long distance to see nothing.
Sean, you taking that drive?
I'm taking the drive.
Why?
Because that's gonna be more valuable for my time.
Really?
Yeah, and the one that's close is gonna be more accessible at any time.
What if she only in town for the night?
No, I'm taking the drive still. If she only in town for the night, then whenever she get back in town, she's still accessible.
I hate this nigga. He lies so much, bruh. He lies so much. I hate his nigga. He lies so much. I hate him.
Wait. Drake. You mean to tell me if it's a 4 to 6, 4 to 6.5? Oh, he went
really low now. 4 now. Oh, he went really low with a 4.
She's a 5.
5. Okay, cool. I just gave her an average. She a 5. You want to go around the corner as opposed to taking an hour drive
at 11:45? Yes, sir.
Yeah. What you gonna go to bed when you get home and do it?
Yeah. All I got is another good 30 minutes in me.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't drink though. That's why. So I mean, at that time in the night, I understand you, Corey. Yeah. You. I mean, something that's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That time of night, I'm taking the drive.
Right, now I'm about to kill this nigga.
30 at night. I'm taking the drive at 6 o'clock in the morning when I got to go back home after that. I'm cool with it.
You know, and let me tell you what's happening right now. So a lot of times when niggas don't get hot chicks, they'll do anything. They'll cost the seat for the nigga. For a woman. You know, when they don't get hot chicks in their real life, they don't care what time it is. It could be 2:30 in the morning. Hot chick calling, they'll fucking drive to LA to see her. You know what I'm saying? And that's an ugly nigga life. You know what I'm saying? But when you get chicks, you be like, I'm not breaking my back for no hot chick. So you know what I'm saying?
Right, hold on.
So with the flip side of what Corey is saying is that he don't get
Correct.
No. I'm saying I'm not breaking my back to get with no attractive chick. I'm not doing because that's my real life. But for these niggas who is not their real life, they'll drive to fucking Minnesota at 12 in the morning to get a chick in the chin because they never had that before. For me, I'm gonna take what's available, what's convenient. I like what's convenient, bro. I don't do what's inconvenient.
Yeah, because you don't value your own time or quality experience.
Hey. So first off, I'm 30 minutes from going to sleep at 11:30 anyway. So this shit we got to squeeze into my schedule.
Old nigga.
All right, that's cool. I could be old.
Look. Yeah. All right, Dre.
I could be old.
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Absolutely.
It's a girl you like, right?
Okay.
She give you some top to conclusion.
Okay.
She come up to kiss you. You kissing her?
Yeah, absolutely.
That nigga nasty. I can't stand this. Somebody give me a drink, man.
Yeah.
Hey, wash these cups.
It's a girl I like.
Wash these cups off.
Yeah.
But you just, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. What you mean?
You let off in
I understand.
Oh,
I fully understand. Yeah, I'm saying like it's.
You don't mind kissing your own semen in her mouth.
My girl. First of all, I'm not. First of all, you're not kissing me. First of all, are you amateur, bro?
I'm just saying. I was asking a question. Ham said you let off in her mouth. I'm just saying.
Has this ever happened to you before?
Huh?
Hey,
we focus on you.
I'm asking, has this ever happened to you before?
I'm gonna address me in a minute. You go on you, man.
So for uninformed, there's no semen that transfers.
Oh, now he a scientist. Okay, Dr. Now ass nigga.
Okay.
So you kissing her in the mouth?
Yeah, it's my girl. Yeah, it's my girl. Like, yeah, 100%. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
That nigga is a nut gobbler.
Okay.
Wash your glasses off, man.
Because this nigga got a lot of commentary right now. So
wash your glasses off, man, before y'all drink out of this shit. This is dangerous right now.
So you're saying if you were married, right? Right? If you were married and it was to happen to you, are you saying you're not gonna kiss your wife?
I mean, she gotta clean up first, you know what I'm saying?
So you ask your wife to go to the bathroom and brush her teeth first and clean her mouth before you kiss her?
I give her a pick on the cheek. Yeah, she might have to clean up.
No, answer the question, nigga.
Yeah, so if she got like cum dripping out of lip.
No, right. Yeah, you doing too much. Like, that wasn't the question.
Yeah, I'm a pass, bro. It's a hard pass.
So cum is not dripping down her lip. She already swallowed it.
I'm still gonna pass. I like sanitariness. If that's a word.
So you don't kiss your wife if. Okay, I mean that's your answer. Your answer is your answer.
My answer.
Sean, same question.
Shawnee's ass. He's definitely gonna. He jack off in his own mouth. That nigga's nasty.
Go ahead, Sean.
That's a stretch right there.
Marilyn Manson.
All right, my bad. That was too far.
Dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, dial it back. My bad.
No, that's crazy. It depends on how the conclusion took place.
What?
It's found on that.
If the conclusion was all internal.
Okay.
If the conclusion was all internal, then that versus. Yeah.
It's falling off her lip.
Versus swallow.
It was falling off her lip. You probably gonna kiss her on the lip.
Definitely no tongue.
Ooh.
But you'll give her a peck.
That's my woman. Yeah.
So hold on. So y'all niggas understand this, right? Like
he leaned in.
Consume. So what I'm saying is like so women consume things outside of you, right? So you're saying that you're monitoring and understanding everything that they consume before you kiss them?
They consume like shit like salads and fucking Chipotle. They don't consume.
That's part of.
They don't consume nuts to the face, nigga.
No.
She consume Chipotle and Starbucks.
Okay.
And I'm cool with both of those things.
What I'm saying is, so like you're saying you actually monitor what your significant other consumes.
I
You say if you consume,
I don't monitor, but I know she hasn't consumed no semen.
Okay, yeah. So listen to the question first, right? Like, so what I'm saying is that, like, so you monitor and regulate what they consume because you're not going to come after that. So, like, say for instance, you don't. So, say for instance, you are a huge this proponent of pork,
Okay.
and they consume pork.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that now you're not going to kiss them because they consume pork?
Is pork falling off their lip?
I guess. Okay.
He's not even answering.
I am answering.
You dodging.
I feel like I wasn't dodging the question there. I feel like Dre tried to put the question to another question.
No, this is the question. Because how you answered the question was like, oh, well, they consume this, so now I'm getting a little pet. I'm not gonna kiss them. Well, okay, so you're
pork and semen is different. So yeah, I could kiss you with you got some little got some pork in between your teeth. You know what I'm saying? I can kiss you.
Versus cum that you swallowed.
Yes, nigga. Why is that surprising? Yes.
I mean, it's already swallowed, right? It's not currently in their mouth. Like, you're not saying that they have semen in their mouth. Is it close?
It's definitely a couple of sperms left on their lip. I'm just saying. It's definitely a couple. I'm just saying. It's definitely a couple of sperms left on the lip. Hey, you nasty. I hate these nasty niggas. Go to the next topic.
You don't have sex.
Yo.
You still doing it, nigga.
Listen, man.
I'm cool with that. I'm gonna keep doing it. If
still doing it.
If eating ass and kissing bitches on the mouth and semen on their mouth is doing it, yeah, I'm good. Hey, I'm cool.
You probably still have your clothes on and your socks and shoes.
Right? I still be dry humping. I still be dry humping.
Still doing it. You ain't
dry humping safer.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, man, like, share, subscribe.
Dry humper don't have no kids. I'm the only one on this panel with no kids.
Corey. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You just talking, nigga.
I don't give a shit.
You've been drinking wine all day. You sauce boss.
I'm not sauce boss, nigga. I just got shit to say. Now you gotta turn me up, nigga.
But you gotta be realistic though.
Niggas turn me up. Now they want me to turn me down.
No. I want you to be turned up. I want you to be realistic though. Like,
right.
Don't be.
Realistically, is I'm not kissing you after I came in your mouth. No, that's realistic. Okay. I'm good on that.
But you talking about sliding down your lip and like
I was being extra. I was being extra.
Exactly.
I was being extra. I had to sell it to the people.
All right. Next topic.
Fuck these niggas.
Skip and Shannon, man. What they doing, man? So if you saw obviously the outburst that people were saying Shannon was kind of out of character, out of place. He shouldn't let Skip shake him like that. And then the next time he's trying to give his monologue, Skip interrupted. I mean, I guess to be fair, he said maybe Skip will take it down. It sounds like you could get a response if you say that, but then he handled it, but he also didn't finish his monologue. So it seemed like they got a lot of riffraff going on. So is it gonna last? What you guys' thoughts on it? What you think? What you think, Dre?
No, I think the relationship is at a point where well, let me say this. So like, in any relationship, right? Whether it's professional or personal, you're going to have difficulty within your relationship, right? You got to figure out how to navigate through those things, right? For this particular situation, I think that they can mend their situation, right? Because Shannon is the ultimate professional, right? So I think he's gonna like push through this particular situation, but it's gonna be difficult for a lot for a little bit of time though. But I think that they're actually going to make it through it.
Is it worth it?
It's too lucrative.
Is it worth it for them? You think? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Money wise, yes, absolutely. Money wise, I'm saying like that's what it is, right? Like Shannon made his name off of this show.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of things coming after this, right? Like he has his own personal podcast. He has other things happening outside the show now, but it was because of this show, right? So I think
could he do another show after this?
Yes, 100%.
So it was like on ESPN, Stephen A. and Max Kellerman was one time, and Stephen A. was like, "Yo, I ain't feeling this shit."
Yep, and he said, "I'm done with him."
Right, and they separated, but Max still go on, Stephen A. still go on.
That's right.
So could Shannon and Skip do the same thing?
Can Shannon have his own show? Yeah, I think Shannon can. I mean, I think he has a big enough following and the TV personality to actually do that. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I mean his podcast is. I think he does a good job.
I think so too.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
his interviews and shit. What you think, Sean?
I think Skip is on his way out the door. He's been in the business for a long time. I think people have been waiting for a way to get him off TV for so long. He has a lot of tenure with ESPN and Fox Sports 1. But the way he disrespected Shannon and kind of does it on a regular basis, and Shannon just got to eat it. I think they're going to find a replacement for Skip eventually. I don't know how they'll work that in.
So Sean, quick question: If somebody got to go, do you think Skip will go before Shannon, or do you think Shannon will go before Skip?
I think Skip will go before Shannon. Actually,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I know what the optics say, right? The optics are Skip has tenure. Skip is the white guy. Like he'll be there, right? But I think in the climate we are today, that Shannon touches the culture a little bit more. I'm not talking about black culture, just the sports culture.
Can they find? They can find another Shannon though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. A former athlete, Hall of Famer, to be able to articulate himself.
Yeah, they got a bunch of them ready to talk.
No,
yeah.
I think they have a bunch of athletes, but do they have athletes with his credentials?
Oh yeah, absolutely. All of them. All them niggas in the Hall of Fame are looking for a job on TV.
Yeah, but they haven't done it already. Shannon's already done it. He's already in that position.
Yeah. But you can't duplicate that charisma. Shannon got good charisma.
Yeah, you just can't. He's not.
Yeah.
Shannon's not.
He's very passionate about it.
Cool. They could put Ray Lewis there. He'd have that same charisma.
No, I don't think you can, and I don't think that Shannon's plug and play. But I do believe that Skip is because.
I'm sorry.
I think that Skip is plug and play. I think you can find another antagonist to put opposite Shannon and make it work.
So I mean, we do understand like Skip kind of like created this whole argument television type of thing, right?
I do. I
like
agree.
He actually kind of created this.
ESPN First Take with Stephen A. back in the day.
Exactly.
No,
he
Cold
brought
Pizza.
Cold pizza.
Even before that, I'm saying because he brought.
Dre, go ahead and bring you guys mic up and in the middle.
He brought Stephen A. to First Take.
Yeah.
But Skip has been doing this for years. That's what I'm saying. Like it's difficult to get him off the air.
No, this is his lane. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's difficult to replace him in a sense because he's such a figure.
Oh, I don't think Skip loses his job.
They could put Marcellus Wiley in place of Shannon Sharp, and the show is still going.
Way different. But I don't think Skip loses his job. I think he loses whatever the show they're on. The show is first things. No, it's not first things first.
Undisputed.
I think he loses Undisputed and has his own show, own deal, whatever. But I think they put somebody else opposite of Shannon. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Skip just loses his job and he gets fired. And I don't think that's going to happen. He's too big of a personality. He's made too much in the industry, click and work. And he gets the clickbait. Yeah. People love the way he talks about LeBron in the negative way. They love that shit. Right?
How many followers does he have on Twitter?
And I can see Skip and Nick Wright sit opposite of each other. But there's two white guys. Neither one of them's an athlete.
Yeah,
so I think they replace Skip with another media head, and or Shannon goes somewhere else. But I don't think neither one of them lose their jobs.
What you think, B?
With that, I don't believe anyone will leave. I do believe that it could be resolved through like a conversation, maybe. With them sitting down, just having what's so funny?
No, this was just some talking motherfuckers. They already talking up.
Yeah, they already had the conversation. It's at the point now where they just like you just tolerating your coworker.
Right. But I also feel like too, Skip would have to tone it down some because he says a lot of rebellious things that he knows is going to get under Shannon's skin. So I feel like that's where the controversy comes from. I feel like if he was to tone it down some, bring it down a notch, because he knows he's doing like with the tweet he posted, I think if not Monday, then Tuesday. I feel like if he tones it down some, that they can make it work.
Okay,
but he's not gonna tone it down. That's not Skip.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
It won't sell.
Well,
it might not. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I watched it on Friday, and it was very cordial. It wasn't as authentic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I think Shannon's gonna be ultra professional with this. Like, he's gonna be professional. Like, he's gonna make his money. He gonna mess up his money.
Shannon wants to stay on TV.
Correct.
Because Shannon, he's very passionate about. Yeah, he's very passionate about what he does. He's very passionate about sports. He's very passionate about the legacy he's built for himself. Mm-hmm. And again, like I said, Skip, he just does a lot of controversial things that he knows is going to get under Shannon's skin.
So he says comfort things to get clickbait, right? Like, so I mean, so if you understand the algorithms of social media, right? Like you have to be controversial. Like you have to have like these crazy takes. Like not only Shannon does it, like Colin Cowherd does it. Like there's other personalities who do certain things because they know it's going to get clickbait. Like for instance, like even Nick Wright. So Nick Wright has this thing where he talks about like how LeBron is the best ever. He's better than Michael Jordan, right? Because you know that's going to get attention, right? Mm-hmm. And then I think what's the one guy Achu?
Samuel Achu. Emmanuel.
He was a huge Tua proponent, right? Because he knew that people were like, okay, there's a huge audience out there that loves Tua, so I'm going to be pro Tua, where everybody is against him, right? Like, so I think these people play a character on TV and they don't really believe all the things that they're saying. They're just saying things to get, the clicks.
But right. But also on the flip, you like with your coworker, you wouldn't say controversial things that would get under your coworker's skin. Like,
well,
you probably would if you were getting paid for it.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. The business you're in.
See, the only problem. That's why I say I don't think they'll fire Skip. They'll find maybe another show for him, or maybe they'll find another show for Shannon. Because Shannon isn't that controversial.
He's not. He's just passionate.
Well, yes, he is passionate, but he doesn't give the hot takes that are completely adverse to what the norm is. He kind of goes with what the norm is. He doesn't say he's not anti-LeBron. He's not anti-anybody for real. So he doesn't take a hard stance against any athlete or anything like that.
Exactly.
But Skip does.
Yep.
Skip takes a hard stance against people, and even if the argument doesn't really make sense, he still stays on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he knows what his lane is. He knows what his niche is.
Yeah.
And Shannon, I don't know if he has that. I don't know if he has that to withhold to withstand the show himself to do that. I don't know if he has that. But Skip obviously is a track record of being opposite of somebody else with strong antagonistic views. I don't think Shannon has that in him. So Shannon would have to be partnered with somebody else who is like Skip. Yeah. Shannon and Nick Wright, I think
he's still going.
Yeah, I'm still going.
God damn. Are
you done? Corey, what you think? Corey?
Turn the mic on.
Do you even watch TV? Do you even watch TV?
What are we talking about? Nah. So stop it, you ugly ass niggas.
Corey, final thought on this topic. Go ahead.
So I actually got a bunch of thoughts. So it's gonna be a final thought. So first off, I think.
Oh yes, it is.
Nah, shut up, nigga. First off, I think Shannon. I disapprove of the way Shannon handled the situation. Like, so for me, I don't let nobody with a resume less than mine talk about my resume, right? So you can't come dissecting my resume. You ain't never did shit. Yeah, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to literally shit on you to where you probably would never want to talk again. So I think Shannon should have handled it that way.
What you did though?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, I would have pointed out. So Skip was like, "Well, Tom Brady played the 41. You only played 35. Bitch, how long did you play? Nigga, when did you stop? You stopped at 18, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, he's like, I'm better than you.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, nigga. You ain't snitched a sniff of shit. You don't even mention my name. So I kill him. So you can't even talk to me about sports if you never did nothing in sports. So that was Shannon's fault. Shannon keep trying to take the higher road. You can't take the higher road with everybody. Sometimes you got to stoop to their level and let them know they ain't shit. But now back to what we but back to the conversation. So I think in the long run, man, when it comes to this TV thing, I think there are a lot of Shannons. Even though I know we look at Shannon, we're like, oh, he's charismatic, he's this, he's that. But there are a lot of former professional athletes that are looking to get into this lane, or even in this lane. Guys like Fred Taylor's, Channing Crowder's, who don't have a deal right now, who could hop right into Shannon's place, or Clinton Portis's, or whoever. Like there's a shit ton of fucking former Richie Wayne's, shit ton of former athletes who would love to be in media, who are waiting to take his place. So I think they were liable to get rid of Shannon quicker than they will get rid of Skip. And so I think for Shannon, he needs to step up and not try to be cordial with Skip, just shit on that nigga.
Because treat him, he treat him.
Yeah, treat him. Hey, don't.
You think that's a winning formula for
Right,
you?
I think it's
Like
winning
on
formula.
TV, you think that's a winning formula? And keep in mind,
Yeah.
we do not make up the majority of the audience of their audience.
Yeah, because so he gonna give them something they never seen before. They never seen you get aggressive and totally destroy the dude that never played sports before. So one of the things that's like big in the sports world, sports talk world, is whether people who never played sports should be able to talk about sports, right? So that's a huge topic, right? And Shannon could be on the forefront of this. He could be like, look, nigga, look, my friend, you've never played sports. You're not capable of having this discussion, right? And you could, I think, because you need to push out the Stephen A's and the Skip Baylesses, people who never played sports but talk about sports. Like, we got to push them out, and he could be on the forefront of that.
So you, sorry. So you understand, like, these people were journalists before, though, right? Like, so they actually did journalism. Hang on, before you speak.
I got you.
These people did journalism before.
Final
sure.
on this one. Yeah, final on this one.
So these people actually did like journalism, right? Like, so they actually like wrote on the sport. Like, so you have to have people like, so they talk about now, like, there's no need for media anymore. Because
It's new media. We got new media. That's what KD talks about. New media.
Draymond.
Yeah, new media.
So the thing about this is, right? Like, so yeah, they don't necessarily, the athletes nowadays don't necessarily need traditional media.
Absolutely not.
They have their own platform and stuff
Right.
like that. However, I have one rebuttal to that, right? Because they're going to tell the story how they see it, not necessarily actually true story about
the athletes.
So if you look at the Magic Johnson documentary, right? That he did on Apple TV.
I watched it.
That he did himself, right? Versus the one that was on HBO with somebody else.
The Showtime, yeah, I watched
Exactly.
it. I watched it too.
Right, so like they're going to give you what they want you to hear. You're not going to.
Yeah,
see
but
the full story, the full graph of everything. So I think media is actually
so
necessary.
I'm of the
journalistic, the journalistic approach has more of an objective.
I'm of the belief that people who never play sports can't talk about sports. I know.
But you can report on it though. Like,
no, you can't report on it. You
Yes,
can't.
you can.
No. You
Bro,
gotta do something else.
How do you? So
That doesn't make sense.
No, it does. It does, because this is what happens. So people who never play sports, like, in their mind, like, the shit is easier. They can't give like a realistic expectation of it. So I watch people who never play sports. They might see a guy in the open field miss a tackle on Adrian Peterson. Like, God damn, how did he miss open tackle? Because they never played sports. They don't realize you can't just tackle in the open field like that. Right? But
the athletes say the same thing, though. The athletes say the same. Like, how did you miss that tackle? Like, look at
It's fucking-
Bart Scott on TV or a whoever else was on TV. They say
No,
the same.
I think they're more understanding. I think they're more understanding, right? So you watch a dude who never played sports. He might watch a dude miss an open 3-point. Like, God damn, he was wide open. How did he miss that? Dudes who play sports be like, bro, shit happens. Like, you miss open shots.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how much TV you consume, and
I consume. I don't like to consume a lot of other people's thoughts because that's
former athletes actually they give the same takes.
Nah, that's the sheep athletes. Those are sheep athletes. Those are the ones they put on TV. All right, continue next topic. Those are slave athletes. Those are the ones they put on TV. You got to find some real athletes that speak truth to power, and those are the ones that keep it real. But the ones on TV, they gonna put the dudes on TV that promote the bosses masses saying, but real athletes know better. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
He don't know. Next time.
I do. I'm saying,
man, look, whatever.
man, fuck this. You like your phone. Hold.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Do me a favor, hit the like button right now.
That makes sense.
Corey, man, shut up. Damn. Share the channel. All right. Question.
Might have rambled. Okay.
Question. Drunk nigga. Is masculinity under attack?
Master P?
Look at these scary ass niggas. Corey.
Yes, sir. It's masculinity under attack. So let me. Sorry, because they said allegedly I was rambling in the last section. I think for sure on some level masculinity is under attack. I think there's a gay agenda. I think people are pushing that, and we see that in society, and people don't want like masculine guys anymore. So masculinity is definitely under attack.
Yeah, How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any kind of way because they can't attack me enough to beat me, and I'm masculine, so I'm gonna be the king of the masculine dudes, and so I'm gonna run it. But for the wicked guys, it might make them feel some kind of way.
You're the king of the masculine dude?
Yeah, I'm ultra masculine.
How did you forget that?
Even though I get my nails done and
Least masculine.
even though I'm metrosexual and I wear tight pants and I get my nails done, I'm ultra masculine. I'm the most masculine one in the room. Next person up.
Damn. B, is masculinity under attack?
Yes, I would say that masculinity is under attack. We've all heard this saying toxic masculinity. And when I hear that, I'm like, how can masculinity be toxic?
Ooh.
So with that being said, I do believe that masculinity is under attack. I believe that we live in a society where women want to be hard and they want the men to be soft. So yeah, I would say that the masculinity is that it's under attack.
How do you feel about it?
It doesn't bother me any. All I can do is be me. So it doesn't bother me any.
Masculinity is under attack. You and Corey gave the same answer. But if it's under attack, won't you be at a point at risk?
Wow.
Well, no. So the enemy is always out here trying to attack us, me and B. Guys like me and B because we hyper masculine. Hyper masculine. Shut your stupid ass up, son. But nah.
Dudes in tears over there.
Well, we don't feel at risk or whatever because we're comfortable in ourselves, and we just do us. Tell him B.
So Hamp actually asked a good question, So the thing is, I never thought of it like that,
Yeah.
However, Corey also made a good point too, being comfortable in who you are. However, like Hamp said, how would I handle it when that time comes? So I think that's a good question.
Yeah, so how would you handle it?
That would just depend on the situation, but again, at the end of the day, I believe that all men should have some manhood, so I can't back down at the end of the day. Now, of course, certain situations would dictate how I would handle the situation, but at the end of the day, I still have to be a man. I still have to stand my ground, and I still have to defend women, fight for women, blah blah blah, whatever.
You had to defend women?
Yeah, it depends on the situation. If I'm walking down the street and the woman's getting attacked or something,
if you don't know her, you gonna defend her?
Absolutely.
Oh, you special. You that nigga Superman.
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't realize that nigga Superman. that nigga,
any man in here would. Absolutely.
No, he learned from his previous podcast.
That nigga's a crime fighter. I didn't know he was
He learned from his previous stuff.
I wasn't on that podcast. That nigga's a whole crime fighter. Okay. Yeah, it was good. Hey, good for you. Cause I don't offend no women I don't know.
So if you're walking down the street and the woman's getting beat up, you just gonna sit there?
I'm gonna walk right past her. I don't know what she did to deserve that.
Man,
beat.
you just.
Yeah.
So this is actually like his actual thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Stop.
I don't know what she did to deserve that beat.
Hold on, Corey. Hold on. Stop. Hamp, ring the bell for me.
No, don't ring the bell, nigga.
Ring the bell. All right. So let's say you walking down the street.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to the corner store.
Yeah, A Street,
all right.
U Street.
All right, whatever street you want to name.
Pennsylvania Ave, whatever. Go
all right, you gonna shut the fuck up for a second so I can go through the scenario?
Go ahead.
All right. And you see this black woman getting attacked by a black man.
Yes,
okay,
sir. Yes,
she
sir.
5'5". She get attacked by a dude 6'1".
Yes, sir.
You ain't gonna step in.
No. Let me tell you why.
You bugging.
No, nigga, you bugging. Let me tell you something. She over here, she probably done fucked the neighbor, and you over here trying to defend her, and both of you niggas gonna get killed. And you die behind a sorry bitch that's over here out here being a tramp. And nigga, I don't know her. I don't know what she did to deserve that ass whipping. No, you're bugging. Let me tell you something. I don't hop in no domestic disputes. I don't know what the woman did. I done been around enough women to know women do some foul shit. She might have did some shit that made her do maybe want to go upside her head. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna die behind that. You know what I'm saying?
So you would literally just see them two fighting and just walk on.
Well, they got people that fight crime for a living, and they get paid for that. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't fight crime for a living. You know, they you know what I'm saying? They got.
Am I bugging
Wait. Huh?
Sean, am I bugging on the way I'm thinking?
It's a group. It's a group of niggas that get paid to fight crime for a living, but I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fight crime.
Now, with that being said, of course I'm going to assess. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, I'm trying to check for the waistband, see if you got a gun or something. Like, anybody saying,
cool,
in that case, he got a gun.
Cool. And nigga shoot you, and you find out she was sleeping with his best friend.
Now
you die behind the shit that was sleeping. That was sleeping with her. You die behind the shit that was sleeping with her homeboy best friend. Now you feel stupid as a motherfucker.
But Corey, hold on.
Ain't no butts.
But you don't see no weapons, none whatsoever. You see this woman getting pounded by this man. You're not gonna do absolutely nothing about it to protect that woman.
No. Oh, let me tell you why. Because
seriously, I mean, it's my way of thinking.
No, you're not bugging. You're not bugging. But Corey has his way of thinking, and I don't agree with that.
He's joking though, right?
No, he is.
No, wait. So hold up, bro. You intervening on a domestic dispute. Her man.
But that's me. You don't know if it's domestic.
Yeah.
No, Corey.
So I'm not trying to find out, nigga. I'm not trying to find out either. I call a crime fighter. I'm not trying to find out, nigga. What I'm not gonna do is lose my life, nigga. Is behind some bullshit. So I don't know what her and her man are arguing about.
So let me switch.
She might have fucked her man best friend. He slapped the shit out of her. And guess what? Guess who's not gonna fight behind her?
All right, so Corey. So hold on. So Corey, in that case,
I'm gonna call a crime fighter.
So let me switch it up just a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's say if there's a woman in your neighborhood and you've seen her. She lives like 2 houses from you. Okay,
sure.
Y'all always speak, and that's just it.
Yeah.
But again, one day you're walking to the store and you're seeing this innocent lady that you know because she lives.
She's just a lady. I don't know if she's innocent. Don't put it on her. She's just a lady. Yeah, she's just a lady.
All right. So if you see a lady in your neighborhood getting beat up,
yeah,
you still not going to intervene. She's getting beat up by a man.
No, sir.
You didn't know who you were sitting next to.
I mean,
no, sir.
So, big question. Let's say you out with a chick on the first date.
JJ,
what are you doing? We going to pause.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Put your head in the mic.
Yeah.
So yeah, B. So you saying public defender ass nigga.
So listen. So all right, look. Hypothetically, you out on the first date with a chick, right? And then
homeboy walk up.
You out with her, right? Let's say she loudmouth and stubborn a little bit with some dude, and he slapped the shit out of her.
Understood. However, hold on, wait. Understood. She's loudmouth, she's stubborn, etc., etc. But does that make it okay for a man to hit a woman?
Are you gonna defend it?
Did she hit him first?
She start the fight, yeah.
Start the fight verbally or physically? Did she touch this man?
Either or.
If it's verbally, he hits her. Then that's on him.
So you on it?
Absolutely. She didn't hit you.
Now what if she hit him?
That's crazy because he calls girls bees all the time.
Am I hitting them?
No. I'm saying like so you call them bees all the time.
Absolutely.
So you feel a certain type of way about them. So even though you feel that they are this type of person, this vile type of person that you call them, right? You still gonna defend them?
Depending on the situation ahead, absolutely. Just because I think of you as being a bitch.
Tag out.
If I see you get attacked by a man, doesn't mean she's a bitch, so let her get beat up by a man. I mean, come on, you got to have there's a thing called compartmentalizing your feelings. Okay.
So you feel like
that has to matter.
You don't think verbally attacking a woman is the same as physically attacking a woman?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, so you think it's different?
Yeah, I know it is.
It's not.
So attacking.
So a woman can feel attacked and have the same exact feelings if they're physically beating.
Well, that ain't my issue. How they may feel about it. You know,
that's what you're defending. You're defending how they feel about it. You're defending your own ego.
Okay.
Hold on. What are you defending then? Like when you step in, like what are you defending at that point?
I'm not defending ego. However,
what are you defending then? What are you defending when you step in?
And okay, if I'm seeing a black woman get attacked by a man, I'm defending her at that point. It has nothing to do with my ego. My
Now,
ego
if you get
has-
shot, then what do you die behind?
Okay, so any man in this room, you just talking just to be talking.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
If
No,
you
I'm
see
not.
a
No,
woman
I'm
getting
not.
attacked,
No,
you
I'm
would
not.
jump in.
First, no, the fuck I won't. No, the fuck I would not. So first off, look, let me tell you something. This narrative that I'm just talking is a complete bullshit, nigga. I ain't just talking, nigga. I'm keeping it 100. Now we walk out right now. If a woman getting beat up on the side, I don't know her. I don't know what she did to cause this ass whooping. I'm not gonna intervene in that shit, nigga. That's not my business, right? Because you go over here to defend somebody who shouldn't be defended, and now both of y'all motherfuckers get in a problematic situation that you wasn't ready for behind someone who wasn't even worth defending, nigga.
All right, so let me ask this question then: what's the proper way to handle that situation?
Mind your business. Mind your business. Go
Okay,
home.
so you say, okay,
get in your car and go home,
no,
nigga.
all right, so you say mind your business. So I want Dre and Sean to answer that. So what's the appropriate way to handle that situation?
So honestly, I mean, so if I'm walking down the street right now, right, down Ham Street right now,
Okay, cool.
and I see a woman getting beat up right now,
Absolutely.
I'm not going to jump in and like.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep it real.
I'm not going to jump in and like grab the guy and because I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't know anything, right?
Exactly.
But I could call the police, right? Like, oh, hey, yo, there's something going on, right?
Exactly.
I can intervene in that manner, but I'm not going to jump into
Smart man.
a domestic situation. It could be domestic or it could not be, but I could definitely alert the people who actually handle those type of things because I'm not Superman, bro. I can tell you that right now. I'm not Superman. I'm not going to like try to defend everything that I see. Every crime I see on the street, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my question then to you is like, so any crime that happens on the street, are you going to jump into?
Absolutely.
Wait.
Only domestic with black women.
Before you go that far, Sean Gross he making a lot of faces. He making a lot of faces.
What you got for me, Sean?
He making a lot of faces.
Hey, moderator, my mic working all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He making a lot of
If
faces.
if a black woman is getting whooped on the street,
Shit. Here
I'm
you go.
jumping in that motherfucker.
Oh my
fight.
God! Here you go.
I don't know
Here
what
we go.
y'all thinking, what y'all talking about. All that shit sound cute, but if y'all must never seen a black woman getting her ass whooped. And I understand if you never seen that before, if you never been encountered with that, or you may be younger, you are a younger person, you may not have had the ability to stop that from happening. I understand that. But as a grown ass man, and me, who I am, I don't know who y'all think of yourselves are as your physical stature. I'm just saying I don't know who you think of yourself. I'm saying I don't know who you think of yourselves are as your physical stature.
That has nothing to do with physical stature.
Okay,
like,
no,
I think you brought that into.
No, I said who you think of yourself as. I know who I think of myself as. I think of myself as somebody who can stop a black woman from getting her ass whooped. Period.
Okay, so you bulletproof. Okay, cool.
No, ain't nobody said nothing about being bulletproof.
Sound like
Or
you
stop, like I don't stop bullets, nigga. But I had a gun pulled on me before too. Like I ain't stopped that bullet either. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to just stand by. And I know, Dre, you said you might call the police or something like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? That's an alternative option, sure. But in the meantime that it happens, she can get her skull crushed on the sidewalk. I'm not saying that I'm Superman or nothing like that. I'm saying I'm going to be a deterrent from anything further happening to her as I'm walking down the street.
So you're going to physically jump in?
Yes.
I mean, listen, I'm not.
And I'm not.
I'm saying I'm not.
I don't knock anybody for it.
And I'm not.
You cannot knock anybody for that.
But you also have to realize.
So, Sean, if you jumped in her situation and you find out that he was beating her ass,
how many ifs you gonna add before you finish your statement?
Because you added a lot of ifs.
Because he gave the question and you gonna keep adding ifs to it. We're talking about a whole different scenario.
So I'm saying you jumped in her situation, but then you find out that she was cheating on him with his best friend.
Wait.
Hold on, peep the comment when you was talking, Corey. You see the comment on the screen?
I don't see it, G.
It's the one.
It just say hey y'all.
But no, when you got your mouse up, move your mouse.
Niggas want to be bitches? Is that Mary?
Yeah.
Who is that? First off, hold on, champ. Wait.
Corey, what was your question?
Hey, no, bring me in. No, I got fuck you. I saw the Mary. First off, let me see something. Hold on. Hey, now first off, now you got the wrong nigga. And no, but anyway, so if you're risking this, you don't even know the situation, bro. Like women can do things.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, so you wouldn't risk your life behind a trash truck?
So you going? So you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, we'll die behind it, nigga. Hey, you better than me. Die behind. I'm not.
So Corey,
I'm not.
You're seeing the situation and you don't know anything about it. You're just automatically seeing this woman getting beat up. You're focusing on what if she did this, what if she did that. But when you're seeing her getting attacked, you don't have time to think about what if she did this, that, or the third. You have to intervene.
You think?
I don't fight crime, nigga.
Right.
I don't fight crime.
Here's how.
Like,
Yeah, I don't fight crime.
Like, so you walking down the street, nigga, you jumping in fights?
No one's not saying do
I don't
that
fight
every
crime.
single
I don't
fight.
fight crime.
If it's no, listen to what I'm saying.
I did listen to what you said. I did.
You're talking right now. You gotta listen to what I'm saying, okay? If it's a black dude, 6'1", 300 pounds against another black, hold on, you got to listen. Because you said I intervene in all fights, and I don't intervene in all fights.
Let him have this convo.
So what I'm saying, okay? If it's 6'1", 300 pound dude against a 6'1", 300 pound dude, ain't nobody saying you got to intervene in that. But what I'm saying is she's a 5'1" black woman. We gotta pick out by a 6'1" or a 5'1" black woman getting beat up by a 6'1" black dude. Of course, you're gonna jump in.
What she's 6 feet 2 then?
Y'all want to switch seats? Do y'all want to switch seats?
No, you did that shit, bro.
But you're adding M's.
You just brought it in. You said it.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You said it. You said it.
All right, listen. Let me just say this.
Dre, I'm with you. He did.
So,
he just said it.
So look,
I'm going to say you did, bro.
Listen. Here's the key. Here's what's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna just run over there and start swinging and all
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
But
you try fighting ass niggas.
I said intervene.
Listen, but
Same.
but me myself, I would interject myself in the situation. I would make an inquiry.
What does that look like?
I would approach the situation.
Give me an example.
I might say I'll be approaching the situation. I'll say, "Yo, bro, it probably ain't worth it. What's going on?" But I'll be in close proximity if I get a poor response.
Negative, because right now, if you're walking down the street and you see a black woman getting pounded by a black dude, you're not going to say anything. I know you. You're going to jump in automatically.
No,
nigga, you don't know that situation.
But you saying, because think about
it. She just robbed that nigga for 100,000. You know what I'm saying? And he punched her in the face. Like, and you over here trying to lose your life behind it.
Hold on. I'm not saying I'm not going to intervene. I'm just saying, though, I don't know. I don't see myself just running over there, start beating the dude up. But I'm gonna try to help her figure out that situation. And if it leads to physical, then it is. Then I'm okay with that.
But that's what I said. I'm not. I did say that. I said I'm jumping in because I'm gonna stop her from getting her ass whooped. Period.
Oh, well, what if I'm jumping in means then?
I'm stopping her. I just said that.
No, because when you
I just said I just clarified.
I
just clarified. I said I'm stopping her from getting her ass whooped. Whatever that looks like. Yeah. Whatever that looks like. I'm stopping her from getting her ass whooped. If he say, no, she just stole 100,000. Cool. You can't whoop her while I'm standing here.
How much money she stole?
Any money. 5,000. She stole 5,000. No, keep it.
100,000.
Exactly.
Whatever the scenario is.
She stole 5,000.
So what if she?
I don't know how y'all was brought up. I don't tolerate no man putting no hands on no woman.
Sean,
nigga, you right here jumping niggas. You right here over here pleading about niggas jumping 70-year-old men. Now you got morals and character and shit, nigga.
That's a man.
Get the fuck out of here,
man.
Yo, hey Sean, question.
Fuck out of here.
What if she? What if she did him with the Lorena Bobbitt?
Then the nigga would be bleeding, right?
What if he? I mean, it ain't that much blood down there unless if you're not hard.
No, it's all the blood down there.
Not if you're not.
No, that's
woke.
No, that don't.
But all I'm saying is, what if she hit him with the Lorena Bobbitt though? I might let her take that ass whooping. I ain't gonna hold you.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm still. That means you still got to stop it to find out what happened.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
You still got to stop it to find out.
You niggas willing to die behind some stupid shit.
You listening to words.
I'm not dying behind nobody else's situation.
You talk about that, or if somebody put hands on a woman. Come on, man. Y'all not being realistic.
So,
y'all really are. Y'all really
being
are.
realistic.
Are we talking about my homies? Or are we talking about?
You're not realistic. Listen, Pete.
Y'all ain't never seen it.
Hang on.
I have seen it.
You're not jumping in no fucking fight right now. You're not jumping in no fight right now. If somebody down the street, nigga, it's 6'6", 350. beat on the woman. You gonna jump in and try to and start?
It just is what it is.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. You're lying. Now he lying. Now you lying.
No, okay, I'm leaving it. I mean, you say that. You
don't believe that shit.
Man,
Man, shut your drunk ass up. Shit.
Nigga, I ain't drunk, nigga.
Goddamn right.
Nigga, you want to step in right now if I beat you up, nigga.
Man,
What you talking about stepping in? You wouldn't defend yourself if I
Man,
boss you. You ain't defend nobody else. What shit fuck you talking about?
I'm trying to say he can whoop your ass, bro.
If I swing on a nigga, he gonna go home with his head down. He gonna be like,
I don't know how y'all
fucking defend somebody else.
I wasn't raised like that.
So questioning how people was raised is different. Like, so, like, I understand, like, I was raised to respect black women and honor black women, right? Yes, I 100% do. I'm not going to jump in a situation I have no idea what's going on.
Well, that's what I said. Is y'all were raised? I was raised to protect black women.
You know, any part.
I was too. I was raised to protect black women as well too.
So you gonna let a woman get her ass whooped?
No, I didn't say that. I said
I don't know her situation.
I'm not jumping to fighting a person. I have no idea.
I'm not even saying you got to stand him up and box him. I'm just saying I'm stopping a black woman from getting her ass whooped.
Okay, yes, I will say something. Yes, I will say something.
Hey, get off her and leave her alone.
Hey, stop. Again. No. Again, what are you gonna do? So you're jumping in the fight.
I'm tackling a nigga. If he on top of her,
so
tackling.
Again, so you're not getting physical with a person that you have no idea what's going on, right?
Yes.
So you think he's going to take it like, oh shit, he tackled me, I'm good.
No, he gonna die behind that woman.
So
he gonna die behind that woman.
Now you're in a situation to where now you are
at risk,
100% involved in it.
Yep.
You're gonna die behind.
He
gonna die behind that woman.
So it's not just saying like, hey, stop, like what's going on? Like you're not at that point you're not figuring out what's going on. You jumped in 100% was into the situation.
I'm pushing a nigga off her. I'm
correct.
creating space.
You getting physical.
It's 2023. Nigga open fire.
Then when it back with you too. Like so, it's not. It's not. That's not diffusing situation.
I'm not afraid of that though.
I'm not saying I didn't say about being afraid, bro. I'm not talking about you being
that's
afraid.
what it is.
Scared though. That's not. It has nothing to do about being
because
scared,
y'all are saying you don't know what can happen to you. You don't know if you jump in, something could do. She could be wrong. You afraid.
Super gangster. Leave super gangster alone, man. I don't know if it's gangster. That nigga be.
Is that not fear?
So there was one time. Let me give y'all.
Buy some fucking bullets, nigga, and see how that worked out for you.
See, now you said he got a gun. You gonna get shot.
It's 2023, nigga. Shit, what you talking about? 2023. That's a real possibility.
If the nigga
if you walking around,
use it on the girl, he whooping on the
nigga.
Why? Yeah. He gonna shoot you?
Right.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yo, y'all making for poor quality, man. Y'all just arguing with each other.
That's what we do, bro. I mean,
but you gotta be more organized. Y'all just trying to get a word and ain't nobody listening.
You're right. Come on.
So
I'm bad.
There was an example, a real life example. Sean and I got out the car, going to some bar, and this white dude was like cursing out this black girl. She was security, right? So we crossing the street. I'm crossing the street and he was white, so. And I'm crossing the street like I probably wasn't gonna do a lot of talking, but Sean was like, "Wait, chill," and then we actually talked to him and got him to move around. So Sean actually did that in real life.
He spoke. He didn't physically get involved.
They weren't fighting.
They weren't fighting. He was just calling her like names and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and then we crossing the street, and I'm crossing kind of fast. But Sean like, "Hold, chill, like." Let's see what it is first.
In that situation, yes, I would say the same thing. I would talk. Yes, it's the same thing.
Well, there was other black men around, but they were just watching.
Yeah, they weren't doing
that. Yeah, I would intervene. Say, yeah.
You might not, right? Because it's two people arguing. It's a black woman and a white guy. They just argue. People argue all the time.
For sure.
Do people say anything?
I don't intervene every time I see somebody arguing. So I'm not even about to fake and pretend like I do. I do not.
Yeah.
If I seen a nigga on the corner arguing with his girl, I'm not about to be like, "Hey, whoa, y'all stop."
But this was a more definitive situation. It was a security guard, and then he went and moved out the way. And she was like, "I'm getting in trouble every time you sit here like that." I think he was a hobo. So.
Yeah, he was. The black girl was a security guard.
Yeah.
Right. Again, so yeah, you're saying, okay, yeah, you can diffuse the situation by just talking like. We're talking like the situation that we were just talking about was something that's physical, right? Like you're saying something physical was happening, right? Something is physical happening. You're walking down the street. You're jumping into that physical situation, and you're stopping it. So you're in physical with another person that you have no idea who the first person is, what they can have. You have no idea anything else,
right?
And you're just going to jump in, right? Now you are the situation. Now.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey Dre, let these Superman ass niggas die.
I'm saying I'm just saying I'm just not a superhero, right?
Yeah.
Now, but using words, yes, I can use words.
You can't use words in a fight.
Hey Dre, let these superhero ass niggas die, man.
You know how fast shit is happening in a fight?
That's correct.
His adrenaline.
You can't use words like you can't say, "Hey, get off her." "Hey, leave her alone." "Hey, stop hitting her." Like, or you could just pull the nigga off of her.
Oh yeah, do that so you can shake you in your fucking neck, you stupid ass nigga.
Well,
man.
I mean, if that is what it is, then that's unfortunate. You feel that way.
Man, good. Hey, you could die about them sorry assholes. I'm not.
But you agree, everybody not built like that, right?
That's cool. I don't know.
And is it offensive to not be built like that?
Yes.
So hang on. So hang on.
Wait, hold on. Question: is it offensive that you?
I'm not offended by it.
You're not built like that.
I think the niggas who are built like that are stupid. Well, if you're willing to die for someone that you don't know, you probably an idiot. That's all. That's how I feel about it. I ain't willing to die by nobody I don't know.
A lot of change came.
If you're willing to die about somebody you don't know, you probably an idiot.
Martin Luther King was an idiot.
People in the military are idiots.
Yes.
Come on.
I can't roll with that.
You want a bigger yes, motherfucker?
Come on.
Brr, yeah.
No disrespect to vets.
Hey, we got a land mindset over here to the fucking far right. He's an idiot. Yeah. So fuck what you talking about? Nah, no. If you're willing to die about some shit, some motherfuckers you don't know, yeah. My life worth more than that.
So Asia says that question is calling a man out. Ellipsis, you might want to be offended. So she's saying if you're not built like that, you should be offended. But why?
Man, I'll let you tough niggas have it, man.
Well, I may understand what she's saying. If she's saying that you should be offended, it's because you aren't
built like that.
Like you aren't for the protection of
women.
That's not true. You're not protecting a woman. That's not true.
It's different. It's different, Dre. It's not that you're not for the protection of your woman or protection of women. It's that you're not for the protection of all women that you don't know. And I understand.
Let's get the psychologist in.
I'm not that way. I think that's what she's trying to say. If you're not built like that, you're not for the protection of all women, regardless if you know them or not.
Yeah.
If it's somebody you know, of course you're gonna jump out the window. Right?
And for me, I hate
somebody you don't. You have precautions. You know.
100% I do.
Yes, and I understand it. I'm just saying
because I have other women in my life that depend on me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's not this person I do not know. Mm-hmm. I have other women in my life who 100% depend on me.
Yes.
So I need to be there for them.
Correct.
Yeah. Success.
Right. Like so. I mean, so I am weighing those percentages and consequences. Right.
Yeah.
I'm weighing that. So like, okay, so this man is doing this to this woman. I have no idea what's going on at all. So am I going to jump in and intervene with something I have no idea with? And then potentially it might not happen, but it could happen that I could be permanently harmed and incapable of providing for the women that I am providing for.
Dre, we heard that before. We know family, children make you weak.
So what? No. So my question to people who oppose it, right, would be, what happens if you don't intervene?
Somebody die.
Somebody get hurt. Somebody die.
So if you don't intervene, right? If you don't, you let this man whoop on this woman, right? He can crack her skull, he can crack her orbital bone, whatever it is, right? She could sustain serious or maybe fatal injuries, right? Because you didn't intervene, because you tried to use your words and it didn't work. I don't want to live with that part.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, God made it.
You ain't on the mic. I ain't listening to you. I don't want to live with that part, though.
So let me ask a question. So do we still have principles?
It depends on what your principles is. One principle could easily be, the one thing you got to always make sure you got to come home to somebody. Who are you coming home to? Are you coming home to yourself? Are you coming home to your family? Are you coming home to your wife? And the circumstance that's being put forward is like, am I going to protect this person that I don't know because of my morals and principles? And does it pretty much conflict. Does it conflict with me being able to come
always.
home?
It always
tonight?
conflicts though, Meech.
Right.
Like it's always going to conflict because it could be a dangerous situation.
And is it worth it?
Yeah. And that part, is it ever worth risking family? No. But at the point, like, what do you ever risk?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
I don't know, man. It's interesting. You know? It's interesting. But you cold? Soft ass.
I'm good.
And listen, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We got to expound on that more.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying? We got to break that down a little bit more for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a whole topic around that. My last question. Y'all saw what happened, boy, from the Bills?
Yeah.
God bless. He doing a lot better now. You know what I mean? But with that happening, you know how brutal football is. Football is a collision sport. It's not a contact sport. You got to make a business decision every single time you get on the football field at a high level. So with that being said, are you letting your sons play football?
Who's going first? You going down the line or?
Yeah, go ahead, Meech.
If I was blessed to have a son, he ain't playing football till he's in middle school, till he has the body and mindset to play football. And if he really wants to play football, if he wants to play football earlier, you can do flag. Get your skills up, play flag football, see what you really want to do, because football can be a life and death situation. It's an amazing sport. It's a fun sport. It builds character. It builds friendships. It helps build masculinity. It does so much. So many intangible things come out of football that you can't really describe. But sometimes risking your life, especially at an early age, where some of these kids getting injured, getting broken fingers, getting concussions, you really have to determine at what age is appropriate. For me, that's my argument. Like, I got to make sure that at like probably 12, 7th grade year, then I can start bringing you into the life of football. And even beforehand, we can watch football, we can go to football games, we can play flag football, all that, but not pads yet.
Okay. What you think, B? You let your son play football?
Absolutely. You know, if he comes home one day and says, "Hey, Dad, you know, I want to play football," you know, I won't oppose to that. You know, I will sit down, talk to the wife about it, see what she says. But you know, if everyone is in agreement, I mean, you still will want to get her input on it, because you will want to know her views on football, because again, it is a very rigorous sport.
I'm not asking my wife shit.
Well, okay, cool. But yeah, absolutely. I believe you know, let them play football. Mm-hmm. I feel like the incident that happened on Monday, that's very rare, meaning his heart stopped. Not the collision, but his heart stopped. That's very rare in football and in sports as a whole. I've never known for that to happen until Monday. So I don't think that should be a scare. You know, lots of people that I know growing up played football, and they talked about it a lot, how it helped build them character.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was you know, let my son play football. I don't think that would be an issue.
And I'll also add, there are a lot of other injuries that come from soccer, they come from basketball,
baseball.
Like, you can get more concussions happen in soccer than in football.
Yeah.
Period. That's a statistic.
Hockey.
Yeah. You can be concussed easier heading the ball, but make no mistake, the collisions that you have in football can be life changing. So yeah, the amount of concussions in soccer, but the severity is not the same. So people use that, and I've used that statistic to justify playing football. But once you really mine it out, it's, you know, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. What you think, Ernst?
Yeah, I think, well, football in general, overall, I mean, it's a physical sport, but I mean, as far as like, you know, playing at a young age, definitely looking at more of this like flag football, then graduating much more up to like a, you know, more physical contact, just so that way at least they get an understanding of what their capabilities are.
You know, he got to go to school, right?
I mean, you got to go to school too.
So here's what's gonna happen at school: your son gonna be playing flag, his man's and them gonna be playing tackle. Now he pussy.
I mean, it depends on. I mean, look, my thing is this. I mean, if he wants to go play tackle, he feels like he's up to it. Mm-hmm. That's his decision. But at the same time, we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna take it more like a risk management kind of approach in a way, because I wouldn't want to just like throw you to wolves, you know, kind of.
Well, the only way to learn football is to play it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, like I mean, there's tiers to it in a lot of ways. I mean, like you just mentioned about all sports in general, like like B. I think you mentioned about all sports in general, like you get you can get hurt in anything.
Yeah,
I mean, what just happened this past?
We know it's not the same, right? Football injuries are devastating. It takes years off your life playing football.
I mean, of course it does. It's very taxing on the body. I mean, the wear and tear, duration. I mean, a lot of these young people play sports all the way from middle school all the way up to, I mean, look at AAU, like basketball in general. I mean, that in general is like that. I mean, you think about that, it's like really taxing on the body at that too. I mean, kids getting ACL injuries and
what are you talking about right now? You talking about basketball?
I'm just using that in parallel. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it ain't parallel though. Football is more violent, more brutal,
more
taxing.
No, it is. It is violent, more violent sport.
But you're just saying you can get hurt doing anything.
You can. I'm disagreeing with what you mentioned earlier though.
You can die crossing the street.
I can die tomorrow.
But if you go to Afghanistan and start talking shit to Taliban, that's much more dangerous. Right?
I mean, of course. I mean, that's like I said.
But I mean, because people use that argument like, "Oh, I could die across the street." But if you go to war, your chances are much higher.
I know, but your chances are higher in a lot of situations.
But what I'm saying is, playing sports, you can get hurt. But playing football, it's much more devastating.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from that.
Yeah.
You mentioned before about hey, I gave you an answer as far as like tier, as far as kids like. Flagged and like what if they wanted to get into tackle it is. If they want to call pussy, whatever it is, but like tackle is tackle, but in general, like in overall sports in general, everybody gets hurt in different aspects. So, I mean, it's like if my kid wanted to start boxing all of a sudden, heck, I mean, he's not gonna get hurt.
Yeah, A just says it's her son too. No, it's not. Kids belong to their fathers. Point blank period. That is the thing that I hate.
All the kids you got belong to you.
Yeah, damn right. Like that's the thing. Like women been always just gifted the kids. No, you are who your father is. Point blank period.
Genetically, yes.
Yeah.
Behaviorally,
exactly.
The things that are always going to come up that you're like, well, why am I acting like this?
Innately, it's your father.
It's your pops.
Yeah.
Or your pop's side.
Yeah. Right. So I mean, and that's proven. That's genetic. So you are who your father is. Sean.
So I don't know what the flag football thing until like 8th grade is like a new thing because I guess flag is new for kids.
Yeah.
But I would argue the opposite. I would argue that you should put your kids in pads as early as possible so they learn how to protect themselves. They learn how to hit. They learn how to control their bodies with pads on versus figuring it out when at seventh grade, you were at 12, 13. 7th grade, 8th grade, you figure it out for the first time, and then you go into high school, and it's live ammunition heading your way.
Yeah,
I would prefer a kid to know how to protect himself, how to hit at 7, 8 years old, 9 years old versus 13, 12, 13, 14, because at that age, you may not be used to the contact, and then it may be abrupt, and then it may deter you from playing the sport. Or may deter you from understanding how to play the sport.
Yeah.
Outside.
So
I will say
no.
Corey, you tagged out.
Hey, you're tagged out.
I want to ask Sean Dress. So hold up. So if a kid only has a limited amount of hits in them,
what?
If they start early, they're gonna be tapped out earlier.
You didn't play football, huh?
I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if you have a
yeah. So if you got, let's say you got 1,000 hits in you before CTE set in. If you started,
y'all laughing. That's
actually a statistic. No, that's a real statistic. No. I actually did not know that.
I'm gonna answer your question, but time out. But
so let me
okay.
Let me rephrase.
I got what you're saying.
Come on, y'all terrible. So let me rephrase because he's not on the mic, so they can't hear him.
Okay.
So Corey's question was, what if you only got a certain amount of hits before you get substantial damage from playing football? Let's say CTE symptoms start to show after 1,000 hits or something like that. Do you want to mitigate that by maybe saving them from playing little league football in pads?
So what I'll say is that currently there's no metric to support that. Currently there's no metric to support if you have a limited amount of hits.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no metric to support that whatsoever. So I can't say if my son is a corner and he only gets kind of, they throw the ball in his high school 35, 40 times, he don't hit nobody like that. I can't say, oh no, I got to put my son on a pitch count for football. Like there's no
tackling.
Yeah, 8 times a game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no metric to support that.
It's like if you're on a line, you're hitting more than if you're hitting if you're like a
But also you'll notice though, in terms of the research, linemen don't have those same, because they don't have the same collision.
Correct.
Because it's close proximity.
So
you'll find it in safeties, linebackers.
With distance and velocity.
Like Junior Seau, who played football since they were 6 years old, they played 36, so they had 30 years of collisions. Like 30 years of collision is probably a bad idea. Now, what if I can get that down to 10 years of collision?
Well,
so
also,
like you're targeting, we're looking at positions now.
No, I'm just saying 30 years of
collision is a bad idea.
And also, Junior Seau, right? God bless the dead, but that's bad football for 30 years, right? Hitting with your head, poor Rydell helmets, no air in them. No, I'm saying just poor technique, right? And then you got the Rydell helmet that don't have no air cushion.
Technology at the time, though.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is you got to consider that part. Now, you also find like almost insignificant numbers in college football players regarding CTE. Right. It is found on NFL level players.
Right. People play for
X amount of time, but also the nature of NFL football is so fast. Those collisions mean so much more.
They're world class out.
Yo,
you tapped out. So what I would say.
Let's get Meechin.
Because there's no metrics to support that. I would say that, like currently, they're adjusting the rules on how you hit, on how you should train your kids to hit. Right. Yeah. So now Junior Seau may not have survived as Junior Seau in the league today versus what he did in the 90s.
Merriweather, remember him?
Yeah, Brandon Merriweather.
He couldn't learn.
He couldn't adjust. He can't play in the league. Cam Chancellor, unfortunately broke his neck.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be able to play football today.
It's because of him, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and
they tapped out, Sean. They couldn't make it. They tapped out. Now they
wait.
Okay. Chances to talk though. I was trying to give them
so Derwin,
use my mic.
He's
leaning all over me.
So Derwin James just got hit with a suspension last week for almost killing a nigga on the football, like taking a dude's head off on the football.
But 9 times out of 10, Derwin James does it right. Look at the hit he put on Kelsey when he dumped him. Where was his head at?
He just got.
Where was his head at?
And you know what?
His head on the ball side, face up, scoop Kelsey.
He get his head up.
So
that was the right way to hit. He does that a lot. He does the right way.
Hold on.
Let me get it
a lot. If you talk about an exception or one-off to
Derwin James know how to play.
Player. Yeah, he knows how to play football.
Right.
Bad hit.
But you have to really consider with kids. Kids sometimes just go run out and hit. That could be that one bad hit that your son gets that's really going to fuck him up for the rest of his life. Like for real, these kids.
Not real though. That's not.
I mean,
real.
it is pretty. It is real. I've seen it.
Are you talking about what age are you referencing?
I'm referencing.
Like age? Just give us an age.
I'm referencing from elementary school to middle school.
So is that 10 and 12?
Even younger than that. So I would say from 6 to 12.
So but at 10 and 12, we definitely have.
Hold on. So if you're saying 10 and 12, the contact isn't enough. They're not hitting hard enough.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh no. These 10 and 12-year-olds.
I'm just telling you, the kids aren't hitting hard enough in that juncture.
These 10 and 12-year-olds hit.
So look,
I've seen.
So look, they
hit.
So wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. Y'all gotta be quiet.
Go ahead.
If we're talking about the injuries to 10 to 12-year-old kids getting debilitating injuries from football, that's almost nil. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
We're talking about
it's not real. You're not on the. Come on, fuck up, nigga. It's not real. It doesn't happen. So if you talk about injuries from 10 to 12 in football, they may be concussed, sure. But if you talk about debilitating lifetime football injuries, it doesn't happen.
Honestly,
it's not a real thing.
Regarding age.
Listen, hey,
Go ahead. Finish your point. Because I was about to say, go ahead. My bad.
What I'm saying is that's not a real. There's no statistical metric to determine if somebody's 11 years old and going to take a lifetime injury from football.
So,
but it definitely happens a lot often than what statistics have been reporting.
No,
based
it doesn't.
off.
No, it doesn't happen a lot often. More.
Oh, let him finish the statement.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Meech.
What does that mean?
It pretty much means that a lot of football injuries that happen within Pee Wee, within AAU, happen, especially with pads, happen extremely, very frequently due to poor technique, due to kids just wanting to be out there, especially with kids who haven't been taught. And I'm saying I'm not doing this AAU, but a lot of the AAU coaches like, oh, you big, you this, you got these measurables, just go out there, run out and do whatever you want. Versus somewhere within like a middle school framework where you are having a coach that needs to go through the training, that needs to go through parameters, that the kids need to go through the same parameters in respect to grades, trainings, practices, physicals, etc., in order to even touch the field. You're dealing with two different metrics in football that I gotta like a father that I'm not yet. I have to keep in mind of.
Yeah,
go ahead, man.
No, I understand what you're saying. I just think I don't know. I'm very biased. My son jumping off the porch. 6
True.
years old. It's lit. It's up, and he gonna. And because dads are more, but he gonna have such an advantage too. Golly,
You gonna have a ball in the crib. You gonna have pads in the crib and some gloves.
Maybe 2 weeks old.
Cleats and everything.
You gonna have those OBJs. Hey, now you want it on grass from now on.
He gonna be drawing footballs if he like.
The one day that Hampton's gonna cry, he's gonna be like, "Daddy, I really just want to play football.
Yeah,
help me."
He say that.
You sure? No, it's like team sports are great, right?
Yes,
team sports
agreed.
are great for the youth, and it teaches development, teaches how to work with other kids. It teaches how to work towards a common goal. So I would never knock football, even if it's with pads or flag, or I would never knock it. But I would just argue that it's probably better to learn how to play with pads at a younger age as opposed to 1 year before high school, 2 years before high school. Because that just sounds like you setting them up for failure.
Yeah, I don't know if they disagree with that point. I think they disagree with. I think the disagreement is in all the hitting before they even get to high school. I think you're right to learn it, but the learning of football can come at a potential cost because it's so physical.
Well, the game has changed.
That's the argument.
The game has changed.
How much you think it changed in Little League, though?
Little League?
Like, you ain't changing
There's no
AAU
Oklahoma
League.
drills in Little League football?
Oh, yes, there is. Yes,
No.
there is.
I'm still now, or just like
Now they are. You can go on YouTube right now and you see a random tie-dye colored jersey doing Oklahoma drills.
That's a bullshit coach.
Yeah, but you got
That's
a lot
what
of
it
backwards
is.
programs. Like
That's a bullshit coach.
we've been
But
having.
you're right. That may be a real thing.
So how do you teach tackling? I'm sorry.
So, outside question was, how do you teach tackling? You definitely have to teach technique. You have to teach it to kids who are able to understand technique. Are you going to tell a 6-year-old that's always running around, oh, you got to stop. You got to stop right here. You got to make sure you squat. You got to make sure your head is up.
Yeah.
And you're going head like ball side. And they got to always remember that all the time. Versus, and sometimes you see it in the, Snoop Dogg's joint on YouTube. On Netflix. Them just going at each other. Boom, 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 boom. Snoop Dogg's a great coach. He's an amazing coach. He actually coaches the kids. There are too many coaches that's out there that just see the kid that may just, want to be a part of a group or just needs to be a little bit more masculine or just need that, like, oh, he got a lot of energy. Football is going to be the great way to get it out and injure somebody or injure himself because he can't.
I'm going to say this. I think I agree with you as at least allowing, to be able to tackle, learn the techniques and everything. But at the end of the day, it's going to ultimately come down to the decision of the young child too. What they want to do overall. Heck, they may actually be better at wanting to learn another sport like baseball or whatever.
I disagree.
I'm just saying. Look,
I think that's the
kids
problem.
gonna do what kids gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
And if I see they got a better talent, if I see they have a better interest or a better focus at something else, I'm gonna nurture that too.
It's a problem that kids make too many goddamn decisions.
I mean, I'm just saying though.
Ain't no kid telling me what he bought.
It's not about telling. It's just about like you as a parent. I know you're gonna probably see like, hey, they are very interested in something that they're doing, and it's like they're very talented at it. You want to nurture that. You want to help grow it. You know, if I got a kid that can throw a 90-mile fastball, hell yeah, I'm gonna nurture that shit. You know, get you out of pass fast. Quick.
Yeah,
we're going to the big leagues. You know,
it's interesting, man. Right? Because so many people don't understand it. But Meet, your point is well taken. I think Snoop is a good motivator. He don't know shit about football.
Like
it's
a celebrity coach.
Yeah, like when you're listening, you're like, no, right? It looks like it's a mess, but it looks like they're happy to be there,
right?
And also, you have a lot of women-led households, and those are the kids that the mom just bringing them out there, talking on the sideline, yelling, want to give out oranges, fuck the coach and shit like that.
For real, honestly, especially when the kid is not playing or they're not winning.
Yeah. You know,
or even they are winning again, they're not playing. Like, why my kid ain't? It's 40 zip. You can sub them in right now.
Kid be trash. Snoop Dogg shit.
In person. Live.
Oh, B, final thought on this topic. Oh, Drake, go ahead. You wanted to get it in?
Oh no, I didn't have anything in particular. So I mean, would I allow my kid to play football? Yes, I would. I kind of have similar sentiments that Sean has. I think learning at an early age how to play football is a very important thing, right? And the proper way to do it. Like when we were growing up, at least when I was growing up, I can't speak for everybody, but when I was growing up,
not good. That was not good.
It was good, correct. It wasn't good. Like we were just like out there, like just hit. Who can hit the hardest? Who can do the? You know what I'm saying? That is not the proper way to teach football, right? So like now coaches have to be more technicians than just motivators, right? You have to have some kind of technique while you're playing the game. And if I think little leagues are doing this now. I mean, I don't have a son in that realm right now, but I think the leagues are now like teaching more technique than just being physical. Mm-hmm. Because when we were growing up, that's what they said: be physical. Yeah. That's the word. Be physical.
Right.
Who can out physical who?
Yeah.
Right. That's how we grew up playing football.
Why you
right?
never listen to it though?
Excuse me?
Why you never listen to it?
Dre was asked
outside. Go ahead.
Dre was asked from
repeat my question out loud.
Dre was asked from the gallery why he never took heed to being physical.
And I'll respond to Corey saying that Corey has never played a down of football in his life. And he was on a practice squad at LSU. Track, that is. Not football.
Hey, I got this is kind of on par with the topic because I think football does make a man out of you or a boy out of you.
100%.
All right, you know who you are after that first contact.
You do. I mean, it does. It brings something else out of you, right? Like.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you find out who you are when you go through those practices.
And it's hard to find out who you are at baseball practice.
Well, if you get hit
hard,
with the ball,
but what I'm saying, getting hit with the ball, get hit. But I'm talking about another boy.
Oh yeah.
And he run your shit over.
Of course.
You got to make a decision.
You got to make a decision at that point in time. Like either I can do this or I cannot.
And if you can't at that moment, are you going to? And if you can't at that moment, are you going to get up and try again?
Or try again.
That's what I mean.
Like, yeah, I mean,
and then even when you do get up, sometimes you be head like, man, fuck this. You know what I mean? That's how some kids respond.
Yeah, and then they try basketball and get elbowed in the chin.
Yeah, but some niggas prefer that.
Well, yeah, I mean, so I played all the youth sports, right? Like when I was growing up, right?
So what do you feel was like the most like, physically you get out of physicality or like challenges all
the picture.
So what I'm saying, so what we were just speaking of, what Ham said, like that makes a man. It makes not man. It makes something out of you, right? Like you learn a lot about yourself in football practice. I'm telling you, more than baseball practice, 100%. Baseball, 1B, B-ball, 2. You don't learn that, but at 8, 9 years old, at football practice, you in the Oklahoma drill. Like, listen, am I going to step up and do this, tackle this guy, or I'm not? Am I getting ran over? I'm not. Am I gonna get embarrassed or I'm not? Or do I get embarrassed or do I not get embarrassed? Like you learn so much about yourself in those instances, right?
They said the hardest thing in sports is hitting the baseball.
I'm not talking about skill level, bro. Like
Drake.
Wait. No.
Hey, question.
I'm sorry.
I got one question that's kind
go
of
ahead.
similar. Yo, I got one question that's kind of similar to this. You teaching your kids to hit back or hit first?
Back. Like,
Oh. What'd you say?
I say back. There's no reason why you should hit.
Oh, no expound on the.
Oh no. Okay, go ahead. Back.
You say back?
Back.
Hit first.
Dre?
It's not black and white. So it's not black and white. We have to have a conversation.
I'm just asking. You teaching your kids to hit back or hit first?
You know me.
It's probably a part two of this.
No, it matters, right? Like, so I teach my daughter, right?
Wait, answer the question first. Asia?
Both.
Concisely. Why you say hit back?
Hit back because there are a few reasons why you should hit first. Is your mom getting attacked? Am I getting attacked? Are you about to?
You know I said concise, right?
Yeah.
Give me a succinct answer.
Because there are not many reasons why you should hit first. There are not many reasons why you should hit first. And if you gotta hit first, then you're not controlling your own shit. If you hitting back, it's because some nigga swung on you and you gotta hit back.
Okay.
You could dodge a hit and hit back.
Okay. All right. What you said? You said hit first, B. Why?
Hit first. So growing up, some of the dumbest shit I ever heard from people in my community was, I'm not going to hit someone unless they hit me first. So if you feel threatened, what you going to do? If you all up in my face, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to hit you until you hit me first. No, I'm going to knock you the fuck out and go on about the rest of my day because you in my face. I'm not going to sit back and wait for you to hit me before I hit you. That's dumb as hell.
With your kids.
My kid, that's what I'm going to tell my kids. Hit first. If you feel like this person's all in your space, don't sit back and let them be in your face like this. I'm not going to hit you unless you hit me first. Don't knock that nigga out.
What'd you say, Ernest?
No, I mean, like, I was like, you hit back. I mean, like, if they hit and they miss, I'm going to knock you the fuck out.
Microphone.
So.
Say it again.
If they miss on their first hit, I am going to hit them and knock them the fuck out.
Wait, so you're saying hit back?
No, I mean hit first because they're not going to connect the first time.
Wait, no, if they swing, so you saying let them swing?
Yeah,
first?
I mean, look, they want to swing or whatever, but I mean, even if they're like in my person's space, like they're right up on me or whatever, yeah, I'm going to push back, I'm going to hit you, whatever. I don't want anybody crossing my.
So you saying hit first or hit back or let them swing first? But you saying connect first?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm gonna hit first, but at the same time, like if they're gonna swing at me and they miss, I'm gonna hit them and I'm gonna connect.
I get what he's saying.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just like I'm not gonna let.
So you saying swing first? Are you saying hook off first? So if you and B about to get in a fight, you swinging first.
If you're on top of me, I am gonna hit you. I'm gonna push you, right? But at the same, whatever
you're gonna push him.
I mean, whatever I feel like in the moment, you know. That's what I'm gonna
say. I don't. I mean, I didn't answer.
I'm just telling you what I feel like.
You gonna punch him in their mouth, or you gonna push it back? Like, hey, I'm warning you.
Look, I'm punch you, hit you, push you, whatever I feel in the moment.
But you gonna create contact first.
I'm gonna create contact for you. You're in my space. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna create contact.
Right.
And if you're gonna swing and you miss, yeah, you better hope you miss. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna connect.
All right.
Order.
Dre, what say you? Be concise, man.
I'm concise.
This is not a short answer.
Nah, man, I can't take it.
Want to give? You can't take it?
No, you gotta give a precise answer.
Well, I gave both, so I had to answer both.
Okay, when do you hit first?
Correct. I'm saying I have to answer
all right,
both,
but
right?
make it. Come on, go ahead.
All right, so what I would.
All right, when you hit first, and then when you hit last.
God, yo, put him in the bathroom, man. Go ahead.
No, so for real though, like, so what I teach my my child is that. So it's all circumstantial, right? Like you have to be able to use your words, right? Like I don't want her to be someone who is always physical, right? But I also want her to defend herself, right? And I also want her to know her worth, right? Like so if you're in a particular situation, right, where someone is trying you or bullying you, you then take the reins of that particular situation, right? So then at that point in time, like if hitting is necessary, right? Because I can give you a prime example, right? So my daughter, she's in first grade now, right? This is not gonna be a short answer. She's in
Jesus Christ, man. Oh, come on, man.
All right. Okay, I'm done. It's both. For me, it's both, right? But my thing is like you have to be able to live in both realms, right? Like you can't be a bully, right? Like this going around and like hitting people because you feel disrespected, right? First of all, you have to understand your feelings. That's a huge thing that kids don't understand. It's not what feelings actually mean, right? So you have to teach your kids what feelings are, like and how to control your feelings, right? If you're in a situation to where like somebody's actually bullying you, then yes, you take advantage of that situation. You can be first in that. But if you're in a situation to where like you just feel like I'm not sure how I feel about this, well then let's then talk it out. Like let's have a discussion about this, right? So I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to teach her.
You trying to make sure that the situation is right.
So you're trying to mitigate. You're trying to mitigate the whole.
Oh my
situation.
God! Yo.
So you could better control your emotions.
What is he
So
talking
it's basically
about?
mitigating the situation so that way.
Yo, straight up, bro. My kid, get him sit down. My kid is hitting first, period. Nah, and everybody gets jumped.
You said everybody get jumped?
Hell yeah. If one of their cousins is fighting brother, sister, everybody is getting jumped. Point blank,
So
period.
even if it's a one-on-one and your cousin in your
One-on-one, ain't no such thing. Get some kicks in. If your sister dropped the girl, then put your feet on her. Fuck that. Cause they gotta understand, if you willing to go that far with it, it's only for pain. It ain't about no winning and losing. People get hurt in fights too often.
right.
So if it's gonna be that, it's gonna be that all the way.
Nigga, if you don't want to fight, don't fight, nigga. Shit, if you scared of losing, don't fight.
Nah, see,
We
don't understand. You don't understand.
We have to understand how to use words, though.
Yeah, words are important.
So words are important.
Words gonna make you
That's
fight
what I'm saying,
anyway.
like, so Ham, I mean, I understand like how you teach your kids, right? And I take some of those same sentiments when I'm talking to my kid as well too. But also take another step because it doesn't always have to be that first, right? So it can be.
Yo, all right, we almost done, yo. Go ahead.
It can be multifaceted, right? That's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying. The way that you go about it, I think, is right. 50-60% of the way, but another way can also be done as well too, right?
Yeah.
So I think they have to understand to understand their emotions and then how to use words, right?
Yeah.
Not always physical.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying this in terms of just straight hitting or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I think they need to understand the situation and what calls for what at what time, right? Violence don't need to ensue from every argument. Yeah.
Right.
But I'll be damned if you know it's that time, let your shit off first.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I mentioned before about crushing your space and everything.
You trying to clean your shit up. Go ahead.
I'm not cleaning I'm just actually just building on what I just said before.
No, you thinking about what I just said.
No. I'm just saying the same thing I said. I'm just saying you're crushing on my space, or you're crushing on my child.
By the time somebody in your space is too late.
It's too late. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you just hit it.
But
Listen, man.
Wait. If someone's in your space, is that considered you hitting first?
Yes.
Or because they were in your space, they hit first?
No,
They in your space.
There we go. See,
That-
out of the way. See?
They in space. They want.
So if you and I, hold on, you and I are beefing. You and I are arguing.
Yeah.
All right. And I take steps and I get up in your face.
Then you hit first. In my
Hold
mind,
on, wait. I hit first or you hit first?
you did.
But I've enhanced the threat by walking up on you and getting in your face. So why would you let me hit you then? Like I'm saying, it's that time. Then at that point,
no, that's the thing. If you getting closer to the face, you're having the approach of trying to hit me. If you're doing that,
so my point is,
I'm second. That's you hit.
Meech is somehow saying because you invaded his space, you hit him first.
Exactly. That.
But what I'm saying is, why would you let me hit you first if I've already answered?
He's saying you encroach his space. Right. That counts as a hit you first.
Yeah,
him hitting me first.
No, other way around. Because you got up on him. You
like
hit him
with him, you see me
I get what you're saying.
You coming close. Then you hit me first at that point.
You exactly.
No,
I'm not making
trying
sense.
to justify hitting him. No, you just hit him. That's it. Listen, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't really, yo. Damn, some talking, man. Like kids. Yo, I don't really like Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Ernest, final thought.
I mean, overall or what?
Oh yeah, you don't know how to go. B, final thought.
Let those kids play football. And let them get tackled. And if you see a woman getting beat up, jump in and defend that woman.
Okay. Now last.
Dre, final thought.
Before you jump into the domestic situation, please understand what you're getting yourself into, right? Black man, because I want you to live, right?
That's good to know.
I need you to understand before you actually jump into a situation, Sean. Because I love y'all.
I do have a final thought.
And I want y'all.
The small is quick.
Yeah. Ernest, final thought.
It's prosperity and love to everybody. Happy New Year. And that's it.
Nice. Meech, final thought.
Fuck Skip Bayless. But seriously, Shannon Sharp, you can do whatever you want. You could just go ahead, get your own shit. Period.
Corey, final thought.
You say again?
I don't know.
Sean, final thought.
Peace, love, good night, happy New Year to everybody, all the black people.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
On behalf of Stephen A. Smith, fuck Skip Bayless.
We're gonna continue to improve and get better at this, but this was dope, man. You know what I mean? Let your kids play football. You learn the most from that sport, I feel. Please don't let nobody hit you first. That could be the last thing you see for the rest of the night. That's dumb. Don't do that. All right? I know if you let me get my shit off first. Yeah, man. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.